Mobility, specifically the electrification of vehicles, is a fantastic opportunity for PPG to grow organically. Here is one of our senior scientists to tell us more.
When we compare the type of content opportunity we have with a conventional vehicle to that with an electric vehicle, we see a lot of new opportunity space around the battery and the battery pack assembly specifically. Many new surfaces, many new challenges that are really best served by a coating. This market really poses a number of unique challenges. There's many of the standard challenges that we continue to see that we're very good at serving, and making sure that things don't rust, making sure that things stick together when they're supposed to stick together, making sure that we can seal out dirt and keep everything kind of safe from the outside world. But there's some very specific new challenges associated with the battery pack assembly that again we're focused on solving. These are challenges associated with dielectric separation, with thermal management, and with fire protection. Our coatings approach to dielectric isolation really provides a number of advantages around performance, around safety, and most importantly around manufacturability. So from a performance perspective, we're able to address some of the limitations that traditional solutions bring forward. From a manufacturability, it's just easier to put paint onto complex three-dimensional shapes. You can think about how easy that is compared to some traditional solutions, things like tape and film. Imagine it's Christmas morning or Christmas Eve and you're trying to wrap Christmas presents up in paper. The more complicated the shape, the more difficult that is. That's what the industry was dealing with in terms of traditional films and tapes. With a paint, you can cover all that surface uniformly, perfectly, and very, very cost effectively. One of the key benefits of PPG's thermal management materials is the ease of application. We've really designed these materials so that they're very, very easy to use with simple equipment in a large-scale process. And they go on in a way that doesn't wear the equipment out, which is good from an overall applied cost perspective. Then there's some key performance benefits that we actually see in use. They do a great job of moving heat. They do a great job of balancing an awful lot of these other performance requirements that we have. And then one of the other key advantages with our materials is serviceability. So first and foremost, we focus on keeping everything safe, which is why a lot of our focus is on electrical separation and a lot of our focus is on thermal management. But we also need to be prepared for worst case scenarios. And one of those worst case scenarios is fire. There's really a couple of types of fires that concern the industry at this point in time. There are external fires that could happen if there's a typical type of crash, so a fuel fire that would occur. But what's becoming more and more important is addressing fires that actually start inside the battery assembly itself, and those are typically referred to as thermal runaway events. The solutions that we've developed for fire protection within the battery pack assembly space are very much unique to that application. But the core technology really comes from 40 years of experience that we have within other areas. PPG is incredibly well positioned to serve this space. There are many new challenges that align very, very well with some of the problems that we've already addressed in other industries. So it's a fantastic opportunity for us to really leverage 100 years of experience across all those different spaces and combine it in a unique way that allows us to really solve the new problems that are emerging in this space. A big part of really what's helping our success in all of these spaces, but particularly in the thermal management space, is the relationships that we have with our customers. We really talk and listen and understand what it is that they're trying to achieve, and then we're able to tailor solutions iteratively with them very often to make sure that it's exactly what they're looking for. One of the things that's fascinating for me to see across the breadth of portfolio that we have with servicing the battery assembly needs is that some key measures around reduction of solvent, reduction of hazardous materials are absolutely in play. Whether it's our dielectric coatings or our fire protective coatings or our thermal management materials, these are typically 100% solids, low energy cure, and very, very environmentally friendly materials. I'm really happy to see how quickly our solutions are being adopted by the industry. It's great to see them getting pulled forward. Really brought them to the industry in about 2019 timeframe, And then over the course of the next year, we saw them specified and qualified and moving into mass production. Again, great recognition that we managed to get the right balance of performance and ease of manufacturing that the industry needs.